This video walks you through the 4 types of Mighty Networks: paid, public, private, and secret. We're going to look at who can enter and how they can get in. Then we're going to step inside a Mighty Network and look at the different access options for groups and courses. Deciding what type of network best fits your needs for your online community and your online courses is key to designing the strategy for your network and your revenue generation. I'm Marcia Chadley, and I enjoy helping folks be comfortable using the Mighty Networks platform to increase the impact of their work in the world. You can think of a Mighty Network as being a building, and you as being the architect of that building. A Mighty Network has one front door. All the members come through that front door, and then you can decide what different courses and groups to have to be located off the main room of the network, and people enter those groups and the courses through the main area of the network. So they come in the front door, and then they go to their group or their course. The front door of a public network is always open. You can think of it like the front door to a large supermarket that has an open area that people can look inside, they can walk inside freely. There's no charge for a public network, it's always free. Anyone can look inside. If they really want to interact with something in your public network, then they need to become a member. Here's an example of the front door of a public Mighty Network. There's a join button if somebody wants to join the network. There's an explore button that lets you in, just go right in that open door. There's also a way to sign in at the top if you're already a member. So these are publicly available doors that anyone can use. If you just want to explore, you click that button and you're right inside. In a paid Mighty Network, someone who wants to come in needs a ticket. They can't just walk in freely like they can with the public network or even just walk in and look around. They need to purchase a ticket. You can think of it like a movie theater or a museum where you pay your admission and then you go inside. You can charge that admission using the Mighty Networks platform itself. You could collect admission using some other shopping cart that you have and then bring people in. You can even have free admission into a paid Mighty Network. You have all kinds of choices. Here's an example of the front door of a paid Mighty Network. You'll notice the button here on the screen now says choose a plan. You can still sign in if you're already a member, but if you're not, if you click that button, you're going to be taken down to the bottom of the landing page and see the different plans that you can purchase to get into this paid Mighty Network. In a private Mighty Network, you need to knock on the front door and be let in. You can think of it like the front door to your house or your apartment. When someone rings the doorbell, you check and see who it is. Is it somebody that you want to have come in? So in a Mighty Network, you can send out invitations that bring people right on in, or they can ask to be admitted. That's kind of like the doorbell. You can even give them some questions to answer, and then you can decide if you want to bring them in. You can charge for a private Mighty Network. You don't do that through the Mighty Networks platform itself, but you do it with your external shopping cart and then send an invitation to those folks to come on in. Here's the front door to a private Mighty Network. You can see the request to join button, and if someone is already a member of this network, they can go right into the upper right-hand corner and sign in. The front door in a secret Mighty Network can't be found unless you know it's there. You can think about it as being the same as in Harry Potter number 12, Grimmauld Place. Nobody could find that door unless they knew it was there, unless the secret keeper told them. So a secret Mighty Network is one that you get invited to. You don't find it by searching online. You don't find it by searching in the app. You can charge for a secret Mighty Network. You do it through an external shopping cart or whatever way you want to collect the money, and then send them the link and invite them into the network. Every Mighty Network starts out as a secret network while you're under construction so that people aren't seeing what you're up to. Here's the front door to a secret Mighty Network. You can't join, you can't explore, you can't request access. what you can do is sign in. You have to know that this is already here, use a URL to get here, and then you can sign in. Let's go back to the slide from the beginning of this video. Step in the front door. We know we have the choices of how to get in there, and now we have the other doors to different groups and courses. Those doors have the same floor choices. They can be public, paid, private, or secret. Inside your network, you might have a public group or course where the door is always open. Any member can go in at any time and it's free to them. You might have a paid door to one of your group and courses. No matter how somebody got into the network, at this point, they're going to have to pay to get into that group or the course. You can pay through the Mighty Network platform, or you can collect the money yourself. You can have a private course or group inside your network, in which case you either invite people in or they request access. You can also have secret groups and courses that nobody can see unless they're a member of them and they get invited to join. And again, whenever you start a group or a course and you're initially putting it together, it will be secret. Here you can see what a paid, a public, and a private course look like to somebody who's inside your network. The top course here is a paid course. It has a Choose Plan button. The middle one has a Start button. It's a public course. And the bottom course here in this image is a private course that you can request access to. What type of network do you want to create? How do you want people to access and pay for the groups and courses inside your network? Once you make those decisions, you can move out of the strategy we've been talking about and into implementation. So let's talk about a few things to help you get started with implementation. You already know about the paid, public, private, and secret kinds of networks and groups and courses. And the groups and courses are some of the areas inside your network, also known as spaces. If you want to use the Mighty Networks platform support for charging for your network or your groups and courses, you're going to create plans. You create a plan inside your network. It might be an internal plan or an external plan. Internal plans are created to sell to members of your network. External plans are created to sell to people who are not yet members of your network. You can also have hidden or visible plans. Hidden plans are not seen by anybody unless you send them a link to the plan, so it's a good way to do a sliding scale or a special discount for somebody. Visible plans are the plans that people see. Everybody sees them either on your landing page or on your groups or your courses page. You can also bundle different spaces, different groups and courses together and sell them as one package. You probably have lots of questions at this point. I invite you to explore the ideas and the inspiration for Mighty Network hosts that I have inside my online community, the Creative Life Center neighborhood, and also to reach out to me for private one-on-one help if you'd like help with your unique situation.